Hey y'all, so I wanted to come here and I wanted to talk today about depression, about mental health. And it's not just a hashtag, it's not something trendy, cool that we can just like, oh, mental health matters or whatever, but mental health is real. And I think that's the biggest thing that we have to realize, that mental health is real. A lot of people deal with a lot of different things. A lot of people have contemplated suicide. A lot of people have gone through deep, dark depressions that they never want to see again. And I think that's the important thing that we need to remember, that everyone is fighting a battle. So that's why we should go that extra mile to really treat people the way we want to be treated. And everybody has failed at this key golden rule so many times before, but now is the time. Let's go ahead and start treating people the way we want to be treated, but also let's go ahead and really truly get our mental health together, get our spiritual health together, get our physical health together. I know here in New York, it just seemed like it's a beautiful day outside, but it just seemed dark to me, because knowing that beautiful woman, ended her life on that type of note. Like, and the woman I'm talking about is Chesley Christ. I know a lot of people have seen the story. I know a lot of media has been covering the story, but the thing is, that is reality. And from my own personal experience with depression, with having those type of thoughts, I can definitely say depression don't give a damn. Depression don't care. It does not care. It doesn't care if you're physically fit. It don't care if you're beautiful. It don't care if you just got a doctorate degree. It don't care if you just had a baby. It don't care if you have the dream job of your life. It don't care if you on top of the world with 5 million followers. It don't care if you on the bottom of the barrel. Like, it does not care. And I think a lot of times when we think about mental health, we think, sorry, let me drink some water. A lot of times when we think about mental health, we think, if I just get to this next point, if I just achieve this goal, if I just lose the weight, if I just get the family, if I just get the man, if I just have the career, if I just go ahead, listen, none of that matters. Like, those are good, healthy, things to aspire to or whatever, but that stuff don't matter if your mental health is not together. If you are not together mentally, spiritually, and I say those a lot because for me, I am a God-fearing woman, and I do know that I believe that it's deeper than just mental health. That is my belief, that it's deeper than just mental health. And I'll go into that a little bit later, but right now, on the surface level of things, we have to really get a hold of our mental health. We have to get a hold of our mental health. That is you. If you lose your mind, everything else is gone. Everything else. So I know in the black community, we have a real nasty problem with calling people crazy. We're calling people, oh, that's some white people stuff. They do that. No. Anybody, everybody can have mental health issues. Anyone really can. Doesn't matter your race. Depression, suicide doesn't care about your race. It doesn't care about who you voted for. It doesn't care that you have the new pair of shoes. It don't care if you just bought a house. It don't care. It don't. And so many times we think that, I'm just about to do this and I'll be okay. I'm about to take this and I'll be good. And a lot of times we are numbing our pain. We're numbing it. We're numbing it with drugs. We're numbing it with alcohol. We're numbing it with sex. We're numbing it with money. We're numbing that pain. And at the end of the day, none of that stuff can soothe you. None of that stuff is a healing method. None of it. That is something that has to be done internally. The work has to be done internally. So, that quote where people say, oh, check on all your friends. Check on your strong friends, check on your happy friends, check on your sad friends, check on your goofy friends, check on all your friends. Nobody is perfect. Nobody does this thing perfect the first time around. Like, well, you only get one time around. you know. But with like life and experiences and relationships and stuff like that, no one would do it perfect 100% of the time. No one. And then we have this so many pressures that we put on ourselves from society, from parents, from family, from our partners, and then the pressure that we put on ourselves. Let me tell you something. The pressure you put on yourself can feel like a tower. So many people can be like, oh my gosh, you're so amazing. You're so this, you're so that. You see, so many people have so many good things to say about her. Couldn't rattle off her accomplishments better than I feel like she cares for herself. But the pressure we put on ourselves, that is insurmountable sometimes. And at the end of the day, we have to realize and look at ourselves and look and say like, yo, I'm here. That's the most important thing. I'm here. We are all working towards something. People working towards to secure the bag, working towards to secure this, secure that, secure your mind. Secure your mind. Secure your mind, secure your soul, secure it all, lock it all down. Because at the end of the day, I would rather have people here than people in the ground. Literally. Somebody help me through that type of thinking before. Help me through depression. And the thing is too with social media, I don't want to get all this flack for it, but social media can be a good thing and it be a bad thing, just like anything in the world. Everything has its extremes. Too much water can kill you, too little water can kill you. Like everything has its extremes and everything has a purpose. You can use social media in a good way. You can use social media in a bad way. And I think we have become so addicted to social media and to almost like people pleasing in a sense. Like we don't really take the time away for ourselves and be like, yo, I don't need to be on this app right now because I'm not good within myself. I'm not well within myself. I don't need to be looking at this person right now, comparing myself, because God didn't make me that person for a reason. God made me who I am for a reason. And a lot of times people are going through something and they're measuring themselves up to the next person. That ain't what you here for. That's not what you here for. God created you unique for a reason. God created you to be yourself for a reason. And I know a lot of times I don't want to sit up here and seem like I'm perfect Patty, because Lord knows I'm far from it. Far from it. But I thank God that I have come a mighty, mighty long way from the type of thinking that I used to have. And the crazy thing is, people look at you and say, oh, you're so happy all the time. You're so this all the time. Da, 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 da. You know, I don't know if this is fact-based or whatever, but a lot of times they say people that are the happiest sometimes be the most depressed. Because if you're happy, sometimes it's almost like a pressure to stay happy. I can't tell you that I'm feeling down. And then when you do go ahead and tell people that you're feeling some type of way, oh, she crazy. Oh, she got negative vibes. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be around her. She's just a Debbie Downer. If you ain't gonna help, if you ain't gonna try to direct that person to help, don't speak on stuff that you don't know. Don't speak on things that you have no clue about. So I see a lot of people, rattling off her accomplishments and, saying she was always a positive lady, and I'm pretty sure she was. I'm pretty sure she felt that pressure to stay like that. And I think it shocked so many people because she had a lot of things that people are aspiring to get or to gain. I'm talking about beautiful, not just physically. She had a beautiful aura about herself, a beautiful light about her. And now, look at this. Mental health is real. It's like I said, it's not nothing to be played with. It's not nothing to go ahead and say, it's just real. It's real. And I really pray for people that's dealing with the spirit of depression, that's dealing with the spirit of suicide. Now I'm about to get into my spiritual part. Like, I pray for people that's dealing with that. Because yes, it, like I said, it is a mental component, but I also feel like it's a spiritual component. People talk about bad vibes and energy and all that stuff. I call them demons. That stuff is real. And if people are having those type of thoughts, if people are having those type of mindset and patterns, and I pray you go get help today. I pray you go see a counselor today. I pray that if you need to, it's more than one way to connect to the suicide hotline. You don't just have to call them. You can text them. You can it's even online platforms for you to go on to. Do that. I would rather people go ahead and get the help that they need than before the time comes where they feel like they're at their wit's end, and they don't see any way out. Because that's how depression makes you feel, like there is no way out. It makes you feel hopeless. It makes you feel like this is the only way. So people can talk about the accomplishments, people can talk about this, people can talk about that, but depression don't give a damn about it. Depression don't care about it at all. Don't care that you went to an Ivy League school, that you got the baddest body in all the land. It don't care about none of that. I seen this morning, I was reading, she did an Allure article, essay, and I have to read it for myself because it was from another website, but she was talking about the pressures of turning 30, talking about, just how society views women in aging. That mindset gotta stop. And you know what? Even if the mindset don't stop, the way we personally can look at it gotta stop. Every day that we wake up and we are above the ground and not below it is a blessing. Every single day. Because some people don't have that time. Some people don't have that chance. And then a lot of people feel like, maybe I just start a family. Maybe I have kids. Maybe I do this. Let me tell you something. Mothers commit suicide every day too. And a lot of chances, a lot of times, they don't just take their own life. They take their kids' life too, because they don't want their kids to be in the world without them. Look at how the mental health is just can be so detrimental at times. We have to get real about what is real. And I will even go further to say, if there is anything in your life that's causing you to be stressed out, that's causing you stress, I would say cut it out. 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 If it's people, cut them off. I don't care if your grandma. Cut her off. Cut her off. If it's a job, quit. Quit. Because a lot of jobs create stress. I think a lot of times with depression, we have to look at all factors. We have to look at external factors and like external stresses and everything in a person's life. We have to look at internal stressors. We have to look at everything. And a lot of times people are so miserable at their job. And the job doesn't do any better because they try to make you have this sense of fear, like, oh, you can't leave. Nobody else can hire you. This is the best and all this other crap and stuff like that. Listen, God gave you the job. He gave it to you, and He controls everybody on the job. If you are being stressed out from your job, I would say quit. And that's why so many Americans are quitting their job. Because I feel like COVID was a wake-up call to make people realize that I am more than my job. I am more than this title. I am more than all of this. And then some. And it's not just going against jobs and working, because it's some jobs that you can do, that you work and that you love it. When I first moved up to New York, I had a job that paid crap, that paid nothing at all. I was literally had holes in my shoe in the winter time. Thank you for everybody that helped me out. But I was genuinely happy at that job. Waking up from 7 to 7 working. Happy. With a dingy uniform on. Happy. And it's so crazy because a lot of people didn't have that experience, but I was happy in it. Do stuff that make you happy. People are realizing that life is short. COVID knocked on the poor door. It knocked on the rich door. It knocked on the black door, the white door, the Asian door. It knocked on everybody's door. And it was an equalizer. It let people know that your title won't protect you. Your money won't protect you. Your cars, your clothes, your hoes won't protect you. Okay? It knocked on everybody's door and let them know that, hey, at the end of the day, I can take anybody out. Life is like this. And we get caught up on trying to make sure that we fit this title and fit that title and fit this mode and fit that mode and be this people pleaser and be that for this person, be that for that person. I told my friend this morning, right now I'm thinking my only purpose in life right now is to live the best life that I can. Happier, healthier, wholer every single day. And I don't got to be flying to Dubai to do it. I don't have to be having 14 karat goals to do it. Whatever your goal is, I'm not saying that those things are wrong. But I don't want anything to make me. I don't want anything to make me. I want to be able to wake up every single day, to sit within myself, to be content, to be happy, to be grounded in God, and know that I am good regardless. Now, before this video gets way too long, because I can go rambling forever, be a rambling Rhonda, I just want to encourage people to take care of your mental health. Go to a therapist. Go to your mosque. Go to your temples. Go to your church. Go to wherever you need to go to. Attack depression as hard as it is attacking you. Attack depression. Because that is real. And I don't want to sit up here and just try to act like I knew what was going on in that young lady's life. I don't want to sit in here and say that it's 100% true that she did that to herself, because honestly we don't know. We know that it was a supposed note left behind and everything, and it's a great loss. It's a great loss, and all I could do is pray for her family, because suicide, a death already affected family, but I feel like suicide hits even a little bit harder. So all we got to do is pray for those people. Pray for them like as if they were your family. Pray for them. Keep them in our prayers. Keep them uplifted. Keep them just on the forefront of your mind. And just know that you have to take care of yourself. Because if you don't, and a lot of times people want to be so judgmental. People want to be so like, how can she do all this other? It's not for you to judge. It's not for you to snicker about. It's not for you to go on and gossip about. It's not for you to go ahead and run with this story and just be like, oh, you know, she crazy. It's not for you to do that. It's not. Because I promise you, anybody that don't think they could be in her predicament, life will teach you. Life will show you. And I pray nobody comes to that place. I pray nobody comes to that place. Because it would be indeed a sad day. So, I felt like I had to get that out. I just pray for everyone with the spirit. I just pray for everyone that feel affected by this, that feel triggered by this. because it's just like, I feel like this is reverberating through with a lot of people. You know, as I go on YouTube, I can't even scroll past without seeing her face, and I'm just like, yo, it's just so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. And look at the string of suicides that we have had. Look at them. Regina King, her son. The guy, and I don't know people's names, but I'm going to try to list all of their names below, because it's something that we have to remember them and remember their story, and remember that it don't matter. It don't matter what you have accomplished. It don't. Depression just will smack you in your face. Or depression will smack you down, will put you in a full headlock, and you could be tapping, saying, let up, and it's not giving. It's not giving at all. But look at all these suicides that we have had. Look at them. And it like amazing people that do amazing things. That's probably in a position that you want to be. You want to start your music career? Look at what happened to Chester. You want to travel, eat food, become a blogger? Look at what happened to Anthony Bourdain. You wanna go ahead and just do your whatever? Look at so many people who have passed away because of suicide. Look at that. It seems like every single year we are having a wake-up call. Every single year. A wake-up call to what is really important in life. What's really important in life? I don't want to be bounded by no title. I don't want to be bounded by no damn degrees. I don't want to be bounded by anything. But we have to look at this, and we got to start being there for people more. Have to start being there for people more. Got to start caring about the way we talk to people more. Giving ourselves grace, giving others grace, but we have to start monitoring those things for real. And just really praying for folks. If you ever had a friend to say, I deal with this. I deal with this type of thing. I deal with it. Don't just give them no generic, hey, let's check in with each other. Nah, saying, how's your mental health going? How do you feel? What is really happening in your mind? Have you talked to a therapist? Are you going to therapy? I know I was hanging out with some folks that was just associates that I tried to make friends, and they wasn't into that type of conversation. They wasn't into that type of talking and things like that. And I'm just like, I don't believe in shallow little, whatever you want to call it, acquaintanceships and stuff. I don't believe in that. I believe in us talking about what's real. You good? You having suicidal thoughts? You thought about this? You thought about nothing is off topic. Nothing is off topic. So I'm about to leave it here. I just want to say, you guys, I pray for anyone that's going through this, anyone who's going through this type of thinking, that has this type of mindset. I will be dropping a couple of resources below. And I just pray for people. I just pray for people. Times are so crazy, and it's getting crazier, and I would rather see people healthy. I would rather see people healed. I would rather see people here presently, and just doing well, All praises to the Most High for this day. Thank God that we got to see another day. I think this was a wake-up call for a lot of people to stop putting so much pressure on yourself, to stop putting so much pressure on people, and to really just look and see what is important in your life. So today I hope you can be grateful for at least one thing, and to really look at how, I don't care what you believe in, really look at how God has really blessed you in your life. Yeah. All right, you guys. Blessings, love, peace, joy. What's the other fruits of the Spirit? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control to you all today. Those are the fruits of the Spirit. And I pray that you have them. I pray that we have them. I pray we constantly grow into them. And that's what it is. That's what it's going to be today. And today I'm about to do a lot of reflecting. I'm about to go journal. And yeah, you guys have a good one. God bless.